Hi. For some reason today, I'm just taking a walk down memory lane, and I thought I would take you with me. A couple of things kind of triggered it, I guess. I'm thinking that one of them is that the summer is going to be over soon. My grandson is already in college. He left on the 14th. The little one is going to be starting school. I see the kids here. Everything is gearing up for it, although it starts a little bit later here. But it's like another ending of a season, a beginning of the new one, and on and on and on it goes. I was driving by a Friendly's restaurant, and it took me back to many years ago when I was in real estate in the earlier days. After the first few years, I wound up having the most incredible partner, my partner Mary, and we just really hit it off very well. It got to the point with us where she would start a sentence and I would finish it, or vice versa. It was just like that. We just were very tuned to each other, and it was just a very, very easy relationship. It started, strangely enough, because Mary was going on a listing appointment, and the couple that she was going to see, a couple that she felt not all that secure with, she just didn't know how well she would do. So she decided she wanted to take me along, and she asked me if I wanted to go, and I said sure. And because of that, I reciprocated the next time I had a listing to go on, and I took her with me because I would never have done it unless I could reciprocate. In the beginning, it was really funny because Mary was a wonderful, wonderful realtor, and she had been in the business a lot longer than I had. At that time, I think she was in the business 10 years before I got into it. She was in it when her kids were younger, and she worked part-time, and then she went into full-time. I mean, Mary had a full house. She had 6 kids, and she lived in a house with 1 bathroom, but that's another story. And the first, I would say, oh God, I can't even tell you the number, but it was a lot of houses that we went on. We used to go, and we used to feel so good about the presentation that we gave, and we thought we had done great. And then a few days later, we would see the listing come out with this guy, and he would wind up getting everything. It was absolutely amazing. It was really funny. Why we stayed together was beyond me, because we couldn't seem to do anything right in the beginning until we got our groove. We wound up coming close, but not quite making it. After we got the first listing together, we wound up getting everything that we went for. Unless they had already made up their minds about somebody else before we got there, we got every single listing that we went for. So it was amazing. And it got to the point where we decided to leave the office that we were in, and we decided to go to another office because the office we had been in, they didn't advertise, and we felt it wasn't right for our clients. And in those days, that was the way that you got people to come to a house. It was long before the internet, and it was long before all of the things that agents have at their disposal today, and that buyers and sellers have at their disposal. So it was an interesting time. But the thing that triggered it was just passing by the Friendlies and remembering all the days that we went there and we sat and had lunch together, and we would just sit and chat. I miss her terribly. She moved down to Florida many years ago. After she retired, her husband had not been well, so she decided to go down there, and she loved it. She always referred to it as paradise. So just know, Mary, wherever you are in this universe, I'm thinking of you. And I often do. I'm going to change the subject for a minute and tell you something really funny. I decided earlier today that I've been so busy. I've been running around and running around and running around, and I really have no time to do the simple things like laundry. So I decided this morning I was doing the laundry come hell or high water. I was not going to leave the house until I did it. So I did the laundry, and my biggest issue with it is not getting it done. That's not a problem for me. Putting it in the washing machine is no problem. Putting it in the dryer is no problem. Taking it out of the dryer is no problem. It's putting it away that becomes problematic, because standing there and trying to fold all the stuff and get it put away became such an issue that I would often wind up leaving piles of clean clothes. They would be folded, but they would be on top of my washer and dryer. And then the next time I went to use it, I'd have to move this whole pile of stuff. That was until I found the solution with the bags that I've talked about. I don't remember if I talked about it in a video or if I talked about it in one of my lives. I'm not sure. It was one or the other. So I had come up with this solution. The plastic bags, or they're not, I don't know what they're made of, some sort of plastic, that they bring the Meals on Wheels in. They're nice sized bags and they're very lightweight. So I started to fold the laundry, put it in that, and then take it into the room that it was to go in to be put away. So that made it a little bit easier. But the reason I'm bringing up doing my laundry today is I have accidentally found an incredible solution to cleaning your jewelry, because apparently I had taken off one of my rings at some point for some reason. God only knows why. I could have done it when I went to wash my hands at a movie theater. I don't remember, but I must have put it in the pocket of my pants. And when I did the laundry, after I took everything out of the washing machine, I saw something that had a little glint to it, and I said, "What is that?" It was this. Now, I want you to take a look at this. This is an aquamarine, which I absolutely love. It's a gorgeous aqua in 14 karat gold. I bought it many, many years ago, and I want to say I bought it maybe on QVC or HSN or one of those types of channels, but so long ago that I think I was babysitting for my elder grandson who just went to college. So he was an infant. So that's just, but look at that. So apparently Tide does a really good job on stones. I thought I would share that with you, because you never know when you might want to wash your jewelry in the washing machine. Little bizarre, but it worked. I'm going to, I've got a whole load of other stuff to get up for you. I'm going to go back to doing the lives on a limited basis, and I have lots of stuff that I want to talk to you about and show you. And as I say, I just have been crazy busy. I really have. We will talk more about it when I see you the next time, but I just needed to take you with me on my little trip down memory lane. And it's not just her. I think so much about my mother. I think so much about the way it was when she was alive, and how different it was, and how the family was so together. And I'm feeling so much like I want to be spending time with family. So much. Okay, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you very soon with the next fiasco or otherwise. Hi, there's just one more little tidbit that I wanted to share with you, and that is I have been having so much pleasure, unexpectedly, from going to the movies lately. I hadn't gone to a movie theater for years, and I've seen quite a number of movies now, and I just wanted to say, if any of you have not yet seen the movie The Art of Racing in the Rain. Go see it. What a wonderful movie. I actually got the book a long time ago when my heart dog, Cagney, died, and I just felt the need to have something positive because her loss was such a huge loss in my life that I really needed something. But this movie is very, very special. And for those of you who tend to get a little bit misty-eyed sometimes at the movies, bring a tissue or two. So I strongly advise that you see it. I don't want to go into the storyline at all and ruin it for anybody, but what a wonderful, wonderful movie. Great acting. And I did fall just a little bit in love with the main character, not the dog. I love the dog too.